have a project tracker, but I want to make sure it's as easy as possible for my colleagues to work with it, so I'll optimize my doc in a few ways. For example, rather than having everyone in my team scroll to the bottom and click the plus sign to add new tasks, I'll add a button. In this menu, I can customize how the button behaves. I'll name the button so I can easily reference it elsewhere. Then I'll decide what the button should say. Next, I'll select the action I want this button to take. Since this will be for adding new tasks, I'll select this option. If there are certain cells I want to automatically fill in, I'll add them here. For example, I want any new task's status to be not started. I also want it to be assigned to whoever clicks the button, so I'll add the equals user formula. I'll also make sure that this option is toggled on, so people can fill in the details in a form-like view. Lastly, I can add a color and icon for a custom feel. Now, when I click the button, I can add all the details of the task. If I don't like the way this looks, I can change its layout by clicking here. I can then select from preset styles or even drag and drop information around until I get it exactly right. Another way to optimize my doc is creating filters to make it easier to digest the data in my tables and views. For example, I want to give people the option to see only their tasks in this table, so I'll add a control. In this case, I'll want this type, but I could also filter by date range to see weekly tasks, sliders for effort, and more. Now that I've added my control, I'll set the selectable options to be equal to the assigned to column. The last step is adding a filter to the table that compares it to the control. I'm also going to allow for multiple selections, so we could see multiple people at once. Now, we can select people from the control, and the table responds. Now it's your turn. Add a button and control to the practice doc.